It's again. It's draft time. I don't have enough coins right now, so I'm doing it with diamonds or whatever they're called, and I'm a little nervous. I always feel like I do slightly worse when I do, because I'm like, I have to make it back. But we're just doing it for fun. We're having some fun. We're seeing what colors are open. We're exploring everything right now. Oh, blue. Okay, whenever you cast an instant spell from your hand, it gains rebound. When it dies, return to the battlefield tapped or transformed. Okay, if I don't see like just a strictly better card, I'll pick it. But that being said, I don't know if there's a lot of great... This is a good card. I really don't think blue is the color to draft. If you saw one of my past drafts, my blue-black deck draft will have dropped about a week ago from this time when I post this one. But yeah, it's a... Blue's an interesting color. I don't think it's a main color, but I do think it's a fine support color. Gain rebound from exile as a result of being next upkeep. Yeah, so it's gonna be a support color if anything. I've seen this actually play really well. And I think blue-green is actually kind of a color I wouldn't mind going to. I'm not stuck on blue or green. If I'm looking at all the other colors in this pack, the cards. Captivating Cave is not that good. If you get stuck with it's fine. Quatly's Final Strike is pretty good. I've actually been impressed with Merfolk Cave Diver if you get some good Explore synergy. But yeah, I think the Skull Spore Nexus isn't bad. Like, it's actually a lot cheaper than you think it is. A non-token creature you control dies, create a green fungus. Interesting because those two cards kind of like conflict with one another just because of the rebound ability. You kind of want to build more sorceries and instances, and then this one you want to go heavy creatures. So no big tells of where I should be from the first two packs. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. I think this is an amazing card. Like, a strictly top tier almost card. And I already have kind of gotten a blue-green, like, start. Yeah, I think I probably am just going to go blue-green Explore if I can find enough pieces to it, but like Pathfinding Jaw doesn't turn on this, but if you start getting enough Merfolk, it can be really good. I don't know if I can just laser focus there right now. Let's see. Artifact spells or abilities. That's alright. I like the Planeswalk in that card. I've actually been really impressed. I'd like to take a green or blue card here. I think the Baskin Capybara is actually pretty good in an Explore theme. And I honestly don't think any of the other cards in this pack, most of them are not that great. I think the Baskin Capybara is probably the best card from this one. It's a Capybara. Come on. Come on. Alright. We're not seeing a ton of support for Merfolk, but we're seeing decent... Okay. I actually don't like this card. And I think they could have made it a good... Like... They just should have put it in your hand. Like... A 3/2 for 3 isn't great stats, but the fact that it looks C3 and then it puts it on top of your library, I guess it does fill up your graveyard, so it's not horrible in that aspect, but I was just extremely disappointed with it. I think Quatly's Final Strike is probably the easiest pick here. Just some removal, which blue-green doesn't have a lot of great removal, so gotta kind of take it as soon as you can. I was surprised by this card. I think it's actually better than I gave it credit for when I first saw it. Let's see, into the battle you may mill to. Each permanent has -X, -0, where X is the number of cards and permanent cards in the Alright, I actually do kind of want Swashbuckling Whip. I've wanted to try it out. I actually think just giving a creature reach in this format can be really valuable. It's the same reason why I like the other... Oh man, why couldn't I see this pack freaking 3 times already? Oh man, there's too many good picks here. Note Scout is really good, but I almost think this is better because you get to explore more, but it explores once already, and I think that's where the value comes in. I'm really hoping I get the blue-green Merfolk, but other than that, I'm hoping on the way back we get the Capybara, the Poison Dart Frog, or the Seeker of Sunlight. Poison Dart Frog would be nice to get right now, but I don't think it's the best card for what I've got already. Look at the top 4 cards. You can put one of the permanents rest in your graveyard. Counter target 4 on control pays 4. I actually think that's a pretty decent one. Ooh, or Out of Air. Both are pretty good, so I won't mind getting that back, but I think this might be a little bit better. Just the versatility that I can get, it makes it a little bit better than Out of Air. So I think Out of Air is pretty good because if it's a creature spell that you're countering. I think the 2-drop is probably the best one here. It's not a Merfolk or anything like that. I just always want to prioritize creatures over artifacts in this deck, and then I even think I'd prioritize instants and sorceries over artifacts in this deck. I wish this was a Merfolk, God. But alas. Oh wow, that's a pretty good get back. I would take the Frilled Caveworm if I wasn't going for this like Merfolk synergy, but the fact that I actually got Merfolk Cave Diver back is pretty good. I'm surprised too because, well, I'm not that surprised because I know blue is probably the least popular color in this set. For good reason. It's not a great color. Like if you're drafting and you can avoid blue, I think you probably should. I think I'm getting 2. Wow. This is a pretty good card though. Brackish Blunder. Like if you're gonna have to be in blue, this is the card that you want. So getting a lot of the blue cards passed back, I mean, it tells you blue's always open. Blue's always gonna be open in this draft. And if you get some stuff like Merfolk Cave Driver, Brackish Blunder, those cards back, you're getting some of the best cards in blue, whereas I didn't see any of the best cards in green. I'm seeing a horrible artifact. Okay, maybe not horrible artifact, but not a great artifact, not a great black spell, and then I'm seeing a decent pirate and another decent pirate. I'll probably actually go the Oaken Siren. I think it's a better card. Yeah, but I think that just kind of goes to show that sometimes going into blue is decent because you get just the availability. I'm almost so down on this card, but it is good for some graveyard like synergy, and I just, you know, actually I said I was going to prioritize instants and sorceries, and I think I will. I know it's not great removal, but it's removal. That's a good card. That's a really good card, unless I find... I'm hoping to get the Seeker of Sunlight back, which I don't know if I will because it looks like someone's playing green just because I didn't get the Seeker of Sunlight back before, but this is a good black card that I'm passing, and I just think I'm pretty far from black. I could maybe shift into green-black if I thought it was good enough, but I just don't think my deck's surrounded by that. I think I want to go the Explorer route. I really want this back. I could be okay with this or this one back. Or even Spelunking if I'm being honest. And that will almost certainly be past back, so if I really run out of options, there it is. Okay, wow. Wow, we get it. Okay, that is huge. Holy crap. Honestly, if we didn't get this, it'd be quite a stretch to fit this deck in. It's just they're not the best colors. We'll probably go for Armored Concaller after this, or the Colossodactyl. But yeah, holy crap, getting this. Nizcali's Current Conductor. Yeah, that was that's exactly what we needed. If we can see like one more of her, it wouldn't even. Wow, this is a great card. Like, so good. If anybody's running that, I think I could go Twists and Turns again. I don't know if I want really two of those, but I think we're going more heavy on the Explorer than not. I wouldn't mind Malamet Veteran. I actually think it's one of the better top-end cards. But Twists and Turns is pretty good, especially if I can get a lot more Explorer Synergy. Or do I go Malamet Veteran thinking this will pass? I think the Malamet Veteran has a decent likelihood to pass, as well as the Oaken Siren. And so, yeah. Okay, that's a pretty good one, but I obviously would rather some of the other Explorers. I actually think Brackish Splendor might be better too. The flying and a map token to start. I'll probably get this one back too. I kind of want the Pathfinding Ajax, but I need a little bit more assurity. And I think the 1/1 flyer is pretty decent actually. So for Basic Force, I actually think this is a good card. But I do see the Huatley's Final Strike down there and the Seeker of Sunlight. Luckily, I think I might be able to get Seeker of Sunlight back from this one, just because there's enough. Or I can get, hopefully, Frilled Cave Worm. Or even this Cavern Stopper I'd like, but I have a few options. I think the Huatley's Final Strike is probably the easier pick. I don't really need. I have a ton of low end. But Pirates is a pretty good semi-removal. Eaten by Piranhas. I said Eaten by Pirates last time I played with blue. Eaten by Piranhas is a pretty good card. I'm hoping I get the Island Walk card back, but yeah, I think Eaten by Piranhas is the pick here. Malamet Brawler I would be unhappy with. Same with Hunter's Blowgun. I'm hoping I get Hunter's Blowgun, I think, back. Planeswalk. Brackish Splendor. We have a lot of interaction, which is honestly pretty good. This is pick 7, so no more new cards after this pack, but if we get this one back, Shipwreck Sentry, a 3/3, even just as a blocker for 2 is pretty good. And on the occasion, I'll get the map token to enter, so yeah, I think that's a good pick. Sometimes I don't like when it times you out if you haven't even got your own pack, because I'm like, why ain't got no time? Out of Air, pretty easy pick from this pack. I'll probably get the land back, but I wouldn't even mind Siege of Days or Sage. Wow, yeah, we didn't get any of the ones we wanted back. We didn't have, if I remember correctly, there wasn't a ton of great options, but I don't know if we play that. Wow. All right, there's Not getting a ton passed back to us. If we stick focus to the Explore synergy, which I think is the best part of our deck so far. We're going to put that away for now. It's a decent one. I think the Capybara is pretty good. I think that's good with our rebound guy. This one might not be that great. Wow, not even a card I can mess with. Interestingly enough, though. Okay, but I get the Brackish Blunder back, which is good because, oh man, I get this back. Okay, which is a good top end card. We need kind of cards like this, so I think I need to focus on green cards in this next pack. I think I got a lot of great blue playables, probably some of the best blue cards, and we get this. Ooh, you know, I think I already got the Swashbucklers back. And so I think getting that is by far better. Discover for 10. There it is again. I actually think this is one of the better blue cards. I know I said I was going to focus green, but there literally is not a green card. Reworld Herald Scout is a great card, but I actually think this one's better. You get when it's put into the graveyard, you discover 3, but you can give any creature become a 5/4, and with some of my like 1/1 flyers or 1/1 explorers, I think if I see any seekers, I'm gonna have to take them first pick. They just keep getting picked. Staggering Size, I'd hope to get back, or River Herald Scout. It's kind of where I'm at with pack 3, pick 1. This is a great card. It's as far as I could be from it, but great card. Again, no great green cards, but I almost want the Forest with cycling. And it looks like green's just so aggressive and blue isn't. I do like this Cogworker Wrestler, but I could be fine with either of those two. And I'm doing pretty alright on playables. Create a green fungus with the power of these creatures, yeah. Watering Scout is too good here. I like the Capybara a lot, but I can definitely see it being there when I get back. Maybe not, but okay. Another decent one. How many creatures do I have in this deck so far? Only 10 creatures. I'm really low on my creature count, which is not great. I think I might go Malamute Veteran. Just because I've seen blue be taken a lot less. I can get potentially one of these back. At this point in time, I just need some creatures. In fact, if any of these are creatures, I might just put them back in just because I'm pretty low on my creature count. No, I do not like that card. Eaten by Piranhas is another good removal for the deck that I'm running. I think it's better than... I know I just talked about how I needed creatures, but... I haven't seen a Seeker, and so I'm almost thinking that it's not worth it to run this. I don't think I have many other, like, any activated abilities. Oh, I need to hurry. Yeah, so I think the Merfolk Cave Diver is the best for this deck. I think it's been some hard picks here for sure. I was thinking green was a lot more open. It was looking a lot more open, and I could just be getting lucky on how many green cards there are left, but I don't know, it's just not looking very open right now. Got a lot of good interaction though. A lot of good Stolly cards, which is definitely what I need. Disturb 3. I got the Capybara. I actually think the Raptor is kind of an easy pickup here. If the Capybara comes back, from that other pack. I'm definitely not mad about it too. This is definitely an interesting one. But for 7, I think it's a little too high. I wouldn't have minded the cave either. Okay. Oh, man. Since I already got a Cenote Scout, but I also got a Huatli's here. I have 2 Huatli's. I need the Seeker of Sunlight. I need some repeatable Explore. Wow, River Herald Scout here too. Okay, it looks like I'm getting some of the creatures that I needed. So I could actually even go back to getting rid of some of those creatures. Cogwork Wrestler has shown me enough times already that it is valuable. That I think I'm gonna go with it here. Or do I have to go with the blue gun? No. I think I've got enough good interaction. Capybara is a pretty easy pick. I actually really like Capybara with this deck. And I think we're really kind of getting down to what this deck wants to do, which is explore and stall. A little bit of both. Yeah, see, this is the reason you pick blue. It's because all those blue cards that you were like, well, they're not the best card in this pack, but they're good. Maybe I should go with them first. You can literally just wait because nobody's drafting blue right now. I can even get this cat again. I don't really need it, but same with that instant sorcery, but I don't know if this is even the card to play. I mean, once it's out, it's literally just good stuff. Like there's no reason not to play it almost. Playing just one of those is pretty decent too. And getting that as my last pick. Okay, wow. We got a lot of playables for sure. I think what I'm gonna do is, just because I got so many, everything is blue or green, so everything is technically playable if I wanted to. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get everything out of here, and we're gonna start from scratch, saying, okay, and just do explore cards, and then I can add good stuff cards. Okay, obviously. So I don't even think this is it just yet. Okay, I want all the maps. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to do Explore and see if it's reasonable that I can get a good deck going that has strong support for Explore. Okay, there we go, there we go. Explore. Explore. And Explore. Okay. It's 29 cards that either explore themselves, give me something to explore with, or benefit me off of Explore. So that means I'm adding 11 just either removal or good stuff cards. Okay. This I think is actually really good. I do have flying. It doesn't give any pluses, so I don't know. The fungus dinosaur is cool, but I think it's always fine to add those as just like these two as two just good cards. Huatli's Final Strike gives me some defense. The Capybaras give me some like kind of managing the board. Countering gives me some interaction. Just a great card that I think should be added. Oh, these are 2 explore cards. So now technically 9. I think Cogworker is good enough. I think the Merfolk... How many Merfolk do I have? I think that's a pretty good question to ask right here. I have 7 Merfolk. So that means I could potentially, if I was to get, let's say on average then, out of 40, 7 times 2 is 14. 14 times 2 is 28. No, that's 54. 54. Oh, 40, yeah. So 5. So that means theoretically I'll get at least 1 every time. Am I happy if this comes up late? Whenever Merfolk control becomes tapped. I just think it's fun. If nothing else, it's fun. Get some good removals. I think this is probably okay to leave from my deck. I don't think it's great removal. I don't think it's all too strong. I think this is so good since I have a lot of low-end creatures, and I want to make them the threats. How many creatures do I have? I have 15 creatures and 12 non-creatures. So maybe this, maybe these two. If I do that, and then maybe that one. I almost want this one too. Okay, I'm at 49 cards, so I'm a little too high. I can't get rid of any of the explore things. And I don't really want to get rid of any of the removal. But I think I added some creatures that were pretty valuable. So I don't know. Twists and turns, maybe I only need 1. If I... When it enters the battlefield, target creature I control explores, though. And that's very much what I'm trying to do. But if I get more than 1, I feel like I might be a little, like... I think Cogwork Wrestler is a good one, and maybe could be like a sideboard option. Like, if I see something big, obviously, or if I see like a inconsistency in my play, maybe it could be a good option, but alright. I think Brackish Blunder is just too good. It's my big defensive card. My big action card. Eaten by Piranhas is really good. River Herald Scout I think is pretty good. The Capybara, I think maybe I only need 1 Capybara. Though, every time I play the Capybara I'm not unhappy. Merfolk Cave Diver I think is really good. These ones are really good. Good removals. For 3, counter something, but I think I have enough that I think it's worth it. Out of Air is also pretty good. O'Hare Patik is pretty good. Frilled Cave Worm Explorers. Overall, I think I like what I'm doing. I think I add just 1 more land. This is pretty risky. Normally I don't run 47, but I have a ton of low-end creatures. Let's try game 1. Let's try game 1. I'm a little... Just being in blue, because I know it's so unpopular, it always gets me a little nervous, because I'm like, there's a reason it's so unpopular. Milestone 99. You did it. You made that milestone. I don't know what it was. You did it. Okay. I don't hate this start. I mean, I just get removal and removal. I don't get any creatures. So I don't love it for that reason, but if they get anything out soon... Okay. I mean, I would like to see some creatures, but... The irony here. I mean, if he spends it, though, I'm kind of fine with that. If he attacks, I just swing it back to his hand. I'm just kind of waiting until I get the... until I get my stuff. There we go. Send you back. Yeah. It's interesting. This is a better situation for me because it's like I'm gonna keep sending him back. Alright. Take 3 here, which is not great. Man, I'm really waiting for that creature. And so now I'm a little worried because I'm gonna try the same thing. He's doing a blue-green. I think so far, just based off of the starting hand. So, I mean, I don't have that much information. Good night. They really just are showing me the works. The nice thing, though, is now if he gets out another big dinosaur or something like that, I can counter it. I guess. Okay. Okay. And I get out my Merfolk Scout. So, which doesn't allow me to Huatli's Final Strike, but like I said, I can. I don't know. This is an interesting conundrum I'm in. Okay. Yeah. I can't let that happen. I definitely need that spell, which very much sucks. No blocks. He's gotten me pretty low. But I am going to start getting a Merfolk. Oh my gosh. How can I get this unlucky right now? Oh man. He's just played well, I guess, but I mean, I almost am like, hey, I guess just give me a land here at this point in time. If they counter this, I think I mean, it's definitely game. Okay. Okay. Even if they kill my 5/5, I can Huatli's Final Strike with this one here. Then I can stabilize the board. Okay. The flyer is really bad here, so I actually almost would Huatli's Final Strike there. In fact, I definitely would. We're gonna go here to there. And then I will swing with this one, offering the trade, which probably isn't smart right now because I feel like I have nothing. At least you can't get rid of this. Interesting choice to force cycle when you are one land away from, unless he has another one, which is likely. Yep. That's smart. It's smart. Okay. I'm definitely glad I got rid of the other one here. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We're gonna no attack. I can't attack, obviously. I need as much. Alrighty. I mean, he most likely has something to do. Staggering size. Yep. There wasn't much of an option. He was going to kill my guy no matter what. Dang. I just got outclassed here. Just a better deck. Really. Really. That's what you need to do on your turn. You already had lethal. It doesn't matter. I honestly want the trigger just as much as possible. No, it wasn't. Oops. Not a good game. I played horribly. This deck played horribly. I am completely reevaluating it. I don't know. That just was not... it was not fun. I was hoping to get like some of my Merfolk, and I think I diluted it a little too much. I want to explore, and I think I explored maybe twice that game. Like, these are the cards I want to be getting. Here, here, here. That, yeah, it's fine. My Merfolk is fine. You know, I think I'm gonna... I'll keep the Capybara just because I think it's a good stabilizer. That I think is fine. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's some of these top-end cards, and I'm like, I just don't... Yeah, that... I don't know. I definitely don't need this many freaking lands. That didn't work out. I think this is a great card, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. I don't think I'm going to get enough big creatures out to make it worth it. And honestly, I kind of hated seeing both of these. Or I hated seeing the one that I got. Like, even though it kind of stabilized me at the end, I just wasn't happy with it. It's either that or I get rid of this and the capybara. You know what? Maybe I do that instead. Because in all reality, these are technically better. And then I actually am going to go one less land. Just because I have so many small spells that I think can get out. I'm literally exploring, so I'm like going for lands. Alright. The only reason I think I'm so upset about that loss, and it made me change my deck pretty drastically, was it was a blue-green deck. Like, I should have, theoretically, I should have had a better game. The day, people. Good day, people. See, I'm one island away from a pretty good hand. Just draw an island. I'm not going to draw an island, am I? It's just... man. You know, it's the moments like these that you're like, you know what? I just need one island and then I'm fine, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I don't know if I've ever been happier to see an island than that moment right there. Holy moly. Let's see what he puts into the graveyard. I am feeling good. Pit Offering. Makes sense. Some of the caves have been decent, but he's got a forest and an island. We're playing another blue-green deck. Draw a card, then discard a card. Finality calendar. Okay. Okay. We're going the Cave Diver. And I actually will probably go the Cave Diver again next turn. Because I want to get Merfolk Scout out and I want to put this on there. And so if he has any removal, I want him to waste it on anything that's not. The Cave Diver is a great card though, but especially since it can't be blocked. So maybe it's better to put it, but I think a 5/4 flying is better than a conditional, potentially 6/4 unblockable. Plus, these are already good cards by themselves. Nurturing Bristleback. Caves. Okay, he gets... and it explores. Maybe I'll have to get this on him. Which isn't horrible because then I can... I don't know now. That does make it actually a pretty big threat. Luckily, I can offer the trade easier if I do put this on it. Because I could be like, oh, well, I get the Merfolk still, at least. This is definitely an interesting conundrum here. It's do I believe that, because if he trades, then it's a pretty good go. If he doesn't trade, I guess I still technically have the synergy between making it unblockable, and then we're in a race, and I have a 2/2 flyer and a 5/4, a 6/4 technically. I just hate kind of wasting it on this when I can get it out next turn. I can do this now. And then I can explore onto it too, which I will be doing. Making it a 4/4, unblockable. At least a 3/4 unblockable. I get my token still, so I can chump block the 5/4 if I need to. And then I'm gonna have a 5/4 in the air that he can't block. Yeah, I think it's a... Because I'm going to be getting 2 potentially per turn. What does this do? As long as your turn, creatures you control have hexproof. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power does combat damage rather than choose toughness rather than its power. Interesting. Oh, this point in time, I definitely want the... Alright, I think I do this, and I actually do the Siren, the Spyglass Siren. Wow, I read this card so wrong. I mean, it's still good. Is it actually? I don't even know anymore. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Now it's the question, do I save my map token? Maybe I save this. And I counter something. I definitely should be doing damage. I have good blockers. I will, at least. For 5, I don't need it. In fact, I'm almost like hoping I get like a weird... I'm hoping I get like a weird artifact that I can mess around with. I mean, I'm getting in for damage. I'm doing everything I need to. I have chump blockers. Oh, that's sad. I couldn't have it be different instances. I end turn. I could chump block both of those. Resolve. Yeah. This was not what I expected. I actually might switch it out next game, even. I thought it was creature or artifact. I mean, it might have been better to just keep my... Yeah, keep my other one how it was. I don't know. Pass. Alright, I think I just keep chump blocking. I'm going to consistently be able to get my 1/1, so... If I just chump block every turn, I'm kind of fine. It's not that great of a card, but it still builds their board. And I can't interact with them. Okay, wow. And it gave me the dub when I actually... I don't know if I would have won that if we would have kept going. That was interesting quit there. I am going to check the deck because I do think... yeah, I have 2 of those, right? Yeah. How many artifacts do I have? 0. Yeah, so that's an easy double get rid of. And then I actually think I will bring the Capybara and the Malamet Veteran back in. Should I bring this back in? Honestly, no. I don't think it's good enough. If I see another game where I want to maybe try that, I can try it. Or if I see a card that I'm like, this is just not as good as I thought, or this is not what I thought, then maybe. But whew. First win was pretty good. First game wasn't. But yeah, we definitely saw the power of the Explore triggers and what the Merfolk can do. Yeah, this is an easy keep. One of the better keeps, actually, too. I actually might even put the Capybara in first. Over the River Herald Scout. Though if I do get that enchantment, I'd probably want the River Herald Scout first. And the Capybara is a good stabilizer if they start removing some of my... I love Miner's Guide Wing. If you know, you know. Honestly, I'm not putting it on Miner's Guide Wing just because I have a flyer, but Yeah, not a bad option. The 1/1 that just can consistently hit in for 1. Always, you're never gonna have to really worry. Is a good card. Destroy target artifact. And now it's a 2/2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trade with a Miner's Guidewink. So we're on the race. We're tied. If they swing without tapping anything, and this is the benefit of doing that. Ooh, he's putting it on the Miner's Guidewink. Yeah, making the Miner's Guidewink the threat is the way to go. I respect the process, honestly. I can't even do this. Only thing this would do would be... oh man, this is not great for me. Maybe I even... Island Walk here. Don't even get the Capybara. I Island Walk, so I have Out of Air. So I could potentially counter a big creature if it comes in. Or do I just play the map token? I think I do Capybara and map token. I want to be able to trade this with the Miner's Guidewing if I need to. Dang it. That is the risk of Explore. Is when you don't need a land, you're gonna get the land. So the fact that I can D-wing this makes it to where I'm thinking I might block here. I don't know. That's crazy. That's so good. I think I have to do this. And then I just D-wing it. It loses vigilance. It loses flying. Because the threat currently is the fact that it's a flying vigilance. Okay, I won't. I won't. And I'll tell you why. It's a merfolk. And now I have a 5/4 of my own. I don't have the descent triggers coming off though, and so I'm a little worried. But now I think I definitely do. Now I think I definitely block. Because I can't get any lower than 11, I think. I'm gonna clip it Miner's Guidewing's wings. And say, you're coming down to the ground now. No, I can't. I can't. That's so good because, yeah, I have to leave this as a blocker. I mean, I have other flyers, but I don't think that they'll get as good. I guess. Oh man, I was really hoping I would not get that there. The question here is, do I value the fact it's gonna get in for more damage, but he's gonna have to spend the mana just to move it. Yeah, I think that was valuable. Just being able to put it on the ground was valuable. End turn. And now I can counter anything that comes in that's huge. Or just this, honestly. 6. I need kind of insurance if I do get a land here. Yeah. Honestly, it's almost better that he does move that there. Pass, pass. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's game. Yep, that is indeed game. There's nothing I can do at this point in time. Death by flyer. Okay. How could I have potentially done better in this game? I mean, I didn't get any of my removal, so that's... I got my eaten by piranhas. I could have done it sooner. Which, if I would have done it sooner, could have helped me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's already won this game. I'm not trying to win this game. I'm just trying to learn my deck and see how it could have played better. Because I only have one more loss after this, and so I need it to kind of run perfectly after this. I think Malamet Veteran's fine. I think honestly, I don't like this cop-out, but I think I kind of just got unlucky. Which happens in games. You just get unlucky sometimes. Like, if I would have had my bounce spell, it would have put him far behind. I could have kind of started to put pressure on. It maybe would have made them think a little bit differently. Definitely not the worst draw there. A little too late, but not the worst draw. Yeah, we'll go with both of those. Well, honestly, if for some reason I can get in this, like, for some reason, okay. I definitely just kill this one because I can't kill the other one. If for some reason I can get in and not, if I can not die this turn, right? Just somehow. Like, he doesn't attack with this or something. I was like, I could get the bounce spell, get the rebound, but no. Oh, I was like, they're just swinging with that one? Yeah, and then I just block there, and I say, good game, fellow gamer. And then I deploy my land cycling just so they know nothing was happening here. And it is game. Oh, they had the angel too. That's so good. Oh, man. I actually think this blue-green deck is good too, and it's pretty low to the ground. So I think that's where it kind of struggles. Just once they get their bigger threats out, I don't have a good way to deal with a bigger threat. Is there any card that I have seen and I'm like, you know what, I need... Honestly though, there is a card that I've thought about a few times now that I'm like, you know, I could use it, and it's the Swashbuckling Whip. Swashbuckling Whip. Just giving some of these ground merfolk reach, I think would be pretty important right now. And you know what? Now I'm at 42. I'm feeling good. This is by far not my worst deck that I made. I think the blue-black deck was worse than this one. So I'd be a little sad if it matches the blue-black or even does worse than the blue-black, which the blue-black got 2 losses. I think I can get up to 3 with this one. Again, I think every time I've drafted blue so far, I've been... Just the cards, they're not on the same value level. And it's like a simple thing is like a few toughnesses. This is a good start. Honestly, if we lose here, I think it just shows that the deck is just not capable. I think I'm on the play too. If I'm on the play, even I can get out Cenote Scout. Next turn, I can start getting Deep-Root Pilgrimage. I can go Seeker of Sunlight the next one. Huatli's Final Strike on anything that they get. If I need a 4 cycle. This is like Synergyville. If the only thing like the rights card. That's the one I need. Hello. Hello, opponent. They're mulliganing. Yeah, this was a pretty good go for me actually. Not a mulligan for sure. Osor Merson. Wow, mulligan down to 5. But they're on the draw, so that's better. Definitely keep. I want to tempo them out. Yeah, that's how I think I win this game, is I'm just able to move a little bit faster than them. And they don't have as much gas, probably. Potentially. Yeah. We're gonna have a pretty decently sized like merfolk army by the time they get anything out. Okay. I mean, obviously it's not like, oh my gosh, yes, that's what I wanted, but of all things that could happen, it's not the worst. I think I actually might do the cycling here. Obviously, I'd rather do the island cycling, just because I could play this one faster, I think, right? Oh no, it's the same time, but... Then, if they get anything out, I can Huatli's Final Strike, potentially. I can. Good. Yeah, it's... and then I can do that next time. Six. Get him for 6. Get him down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's gonna play that. Yeah, and then I just bounce it back to his hand. Can I even Huatli's Final Strike, maybe? I can get this out. But I don't get the map token here, but it's kind of like it doesn't really matter. It's a moot point at that point in time. Yeah, because then I force cycle. Play my forest. And I don't even Huatli's Final Strike to interesting. I don't think it really matters. Oh yeah. That's rough. I'm not even gonna good game it because yeah, I'm just gonna go. Yeah. That was pretty good. The deck played exactly how it's supposed to. Fast, low to the ground, just kind of get in a ton of damage right at the beginning of the game. So that is good. 2-win mark. I like to get to the 4-win mark or 5-win mark generally. Like that's when I decide if it was a good draft or a bad draft. I don't know, we already have 2 losses, but I think we could rattle off at least 1 more for sure. At least 1 more. I think the deck is good enough for 1 more. Especially with the tweaks that we've kind of made. That first game, I don't know what happened. Angelic Fatso. Great name. Holy crap. Angelic Fatso. I don't love this. Just because I'm supposed to be a little bit faster, right? But I have a lot of my long game cards. So at the end of it, you know, I'm actually not that upset. I think I'll have a better game here. I'll have an interesting game. I'll see what my high-end cards can do. He hasn't got anything too threatening out yet. Yeah, we do the Merfolk Cave Diver, and then we do the Pathfinder Axejaw, or even the Oger. Interesting choice. Now he's got 3 mana. Let's see what he does with that. 4. Lots of lands. Might be a little bit flooded. Okay. The raccoon is a decent card, but... Okay. If they do have somehow another good just removal, I'd rather they use it on the Ixalan. In fact, I might even trade here. Just because I know that I have Malamet Veteran coming in. They could have staggering size. I could trade for just as much, or Huatli's Final Strike there. And if they get something else that's pretty big out. This is the exact reason why I saved what I saved. Because now I can go here, enchantment here. And then I'm actually gonna swing. Normally I'd like Huatli's Final Strike and swing. But I'm a bit worried that he has like the destroy target enchantment card, which okay, I'm gonna declare no blocks. Now I'm gonna Huatli's Final Strike on this one. Because I know that's a sorcery. He can, yeah, get in for 1, but it's 1 damage. Okay. Again, now I also have the opportunity to Huatli's Final Strike this. Which isn't really, I feel like, how Huatli's Final Strike is supposed to play out, but it works. Or I can just simply block it with my 5/4, which will likely be what I do. We're gonna get in. You know, we're saving one of our better cards here. And luckily I can, oh man, I didn't even think about the rebound ability of Huatli's Final Strike with this. That would have been good, but I can save it for this next one. Target card. Wait, what just happened? Oh, it's the flash. But 2 stun counters on it. Holy moly. Okay. And he really needed blue, and the fact that he hasn't gotten any blue cards. 3/4 is okay. Well, this Final Strike is an instant. 4, if I get a land, I'm fine. Seeker of Sunlight's an interesting card here. We definitely play this as well. I feel like I should map token something, but I might just wait. Definitely will get in for 1. 4. I mean, if we're racing, I'm technically winning. I could even sacrifice Speaker of Sunlight, you know? I think Huatli's Final Strike, I don't even care about the Earthshaker Dread Paw. Yeah. I wonder if he's gonna show off the new card. Alrighty. This is interesting. Let's see if they keep that on top or not. I do need to get rid of this. I could double block here, but I think the Huatli's Final Strike is going to do enough for me. That I think it's worth it to kind of just keep it on here. Okay, the land's not, like, obviously, I'm not ecstatic to see a land here. But I can Seeker Sunlight. I actually think this is going to go in there. I like the Merfolk, but I kind of want to pick a threat right now. And then do I pirate or do I go here? Well, depends on what they get rid of here, honestly. Ooh, here's an interesting thought. So this is on attacks. Well, I can respond to the triggers with Huatli's Final Strike, getting that one, and then getting that one with the one that doesn't die here. Because almost certainly he's gonna... So, yeah, I think I just put the token there. Really actually didn't think I was gonna get a land there. Do I just kill him? No, I don't. I definitely don't kill him. Because he just blocks... He has to block the Colossal Dharma. He has to block there. Takes 3. If I would have Huatli's Final Strike here, do I kill him? No. I should have. And I would have. Dang it. Then he gives it Death Touch. Dang it. Well, I can, in response to blockers, kill that. Wait. 4, 5, 6. Almost death, but not quite yet. Can't crew this now. Oh, it will be with this, but it's gonna be dead. Then I gain rebound. I can play it on my upkeep, kill the other creature that's coming out. But yeah. Interesting choice to kill that instead, but I get it because it's gonna grow. This ain't gonna grow no more. That's game. GG's. Wow. Yeah, this deck, again, it played really well. Its high-end cards played well this turn. Last game, the low-end cards played well. Oh, man, that was fun. 3 wins. Like I said, I usually like to get to 5 wins, so that way I pay myself back. And I can just kind of keep playing, but we'll see where we get to. This has been a fun deck to play. Yeah, green-blue is fun. I really like the Explore mechanic. It's a ton of fun. A little bit ago, I did like a little... I think about almost a week ago now. Not a full week ago, once you guys will be seeing this. Oh, this will be fun. Okay. We have Seeker of Sunlight to put on turn 1. This to put on turn 2. Turn 3 to get away anything that they drop. Pretty clear plan here. Definitely keep. We aren't on the play, which is a bit of a bummer. They are playing black, which is also a bit of a bummer. We'll see. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Okay. I know that might be a little bit suspect, but it's pretty good too. And plus, they view different things as threats here. I can get this that will come as a threat later. I don't want Seeker of Sunlight to die, but this is not a great start for them. I almost am gonna do another thing that's probably a little suspect, but I think this is better. Well, because now I can turn 4 play this, bounce any creature that they get, and then I'm in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. This is definitely a yeah, see. they're gonna mill. I don't even really need to do that. I definitely want to play this, and I think I want to bounce it. Yeah, it's just too good not to, and because then I can start exploring with this. I'm gonna be getting in for damage. This is gonna keep getting bigger, especially if they don't have another play here. It's even better. Yeah, I think the explorability is a little too good here. The counter is good, but I also think I don't want to run out of gas. Yeah, I think I go here. Then I'm going to swing with everything except for the Seeker of Sunlight. Specifically because I don't care if these merfolk creature die. Yeah, I think that's game now. Because I can get in with these four, unless even if they get out one blocker. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, even with an extra blocker, I just think it's going to be too much. Yeah, because I can block my biggest ones, but I just Seeker of Sunlight. Which makes this unblockable. Good game. Ooh, that was a rough go for them. Like a rough just start to the game. So much pressure. I think I made the right decision too by putting out that enchantment, just because I was able to put so much pressure on them. Whereas I wasn't going to be able to explore for a little bit with the Seeker of Sunlight. So, ooh, okay. Let's try to get one more win. If we can get one more win, this deck is done as good as what I thought it would. Honestly, I thought it would do pretty well, break through, break even. Do I think it could get to 7 wins? I'd be so shocked. This would be a great comeback. It would literally have come back from 1 win to 2 losses. Literally, I would have had to win 6 in a row, I think. I don't know. But yeah, if you're enjoying the content, consider checking me out on Twitch. Consider checking me out on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, YouTube, Twitch. But yeah, I am just starting out here, so if you haven't heard of me before, that is why. But yeah, been really enjoying this and having a lot of fun with this set. This set is a ton of fun. I really love all the art from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Probably my favorite art in a while. I love Mesoamerican style, so yeah, definitely one of my favorite sets so far. Forward cycling, which is nice because then I can explore with the Seeker Sunlight and not feel bad to do that for a turn. Yeah, I was watching Nikolai Bolas the other day, and he was not a fan of the Seeker of Sunlight, but I actually think it's a pretty good card. See, now I just got rid of a draw of a land. Okay, no, I didn't, I guess. Yeah, I think I just keep doing the Seeker of Sunlight stuff. Ooh, that's even better with the Seeker Sunlight. But I think I'll probably get out Malamet Veteran. Just as a 5/4, it's pretty good. Do I bounce it? I think I could get out the Malamet Veteran. I've had my fun to kind of like going for a while, but now I can Huatli's Final Strike and get out the Merfolk Cave Diver. Yeah, that's fine. No box, obviously. So I won't be obviously getting out the Huatli's Final Strike. I will be bouncing. Originally, I was gonna Quatley's Final Strike. But now I can counter. Or I should probably just get out the Cave Diver. I think that's probably actually a little bit better. For pacing purposes. I know the counter's pretty good, but he'll play one of these two most likely. I can get rid of either one I want. And then I can counter the other one. Okay. I actually think it's Ixalan here is super valuable. Not sure actually here. I'm thinking I could Huatli's Final Strike combat trick to just get rid of both these creatures. And then counter whatever creature gets next turn. So I'm really kind of just outpacing him. And I actually think I will do that. We're going to explore on here, though. It's a little bit less effective just because they now see one coming. I actually will do it before damage gets through. Actually, no, I want it to be on blockers, I think. Yeah, I do. I do want to do it before. Because now if he does block, he has to block the Poison Dart Frog there. Have the counter. And getting in for 7 damage here. And if they spend some removal getting rid of one of these, I have the big option next turn. But if they don't even use removal, I can just counter. Well, I'm hoping what they do is they spend their turn getting in a big creature. And I can just counter that big creature. The Pathfinding Axtra, if that's the best creature that they can get in. But I'm thinking they get like one of the big dinosaurs in here. Because they have 6 mana with the Poison Dart Frog. That taps them out. Then I have 3, 4, 5. I have 5 damage. 6, 7 maybe even. We'll see. Yeah. Not really what I wanted to do. Wow, that's really good. Oh yeah, also I forgot I gave that. Then I can Quatley's Final Strike here. Especially since I have this removal too. Yeah, I will. Buy Poison Dart Frog. And then I get in for 8. I didn't even need to play this. See, I think if I would have played this, it would have played into his strategy more. And I think that would have been a big failing of choice, I guess. Because now I'm... Yeah. Now I win, because I just need to explore with this. Gets in for free. Good game. Yeah. It got to 5. It's gotten to 5. This is insane. Should this deck have gotten to 5? Yes, obviously. It's the best deck ever to be created in a draft setting. Wow, this is the resilience this deck has shown though, and coming back. If we can get to 7 wins, I will be just blown away. But even if it goes 5-3, huge success for a draft. For a blue draft, I think the only color to draft with blue is green. Because you have blue-white which does not have nearly enough support. White is a great color, but I don't think it can hold down blue well enough. There's just not enough blue support cards that are good. Wow, this is a lot of fun cards. A lot of fun Merfolk. We're going fast. I think I go Cenote Scout first for the same reason as it's a Merfolk. Merfolk Cave Diver is beautiful, especially with all the map tokens. I'm really hoping I get the enchantment though, almost. Let's see what they get. Putting out that. Hello, opponent. How are you doing today? Hello. Counterspell. I think I want to keep it. Counterspells are pretty valuable. Doesn't have a minus guide wing. They're pretty valuable to like play like this. To like, hey, I have a counterspell. It's very obvious I have a counterspell. You're gonna know the whole entire game I have a counterspell. And that's how we're gonna play this game. Okay, he gets a good 2-3. Which I actually think is a pretty nice board settler for him. Man, it actually puts me in quite a annoying situation because now I'm not as fast as I'd like. I probably should have swung with the River Herald Scout. Maybe he'll let me get in for 2. Okay, we're just gonna bounce. I just testing my opponent, seeing what they're willing to let me do and get away with. Two little gnome creatures. Okay. This is definitely where I can do something. I'm hoping I don't hit a land here. If I hit a land here, it's a little bit of a feel bad. Beautiful. Wow. Not the best spell I could have hit, but the fact that I hit a spell was great. I mean, obviously, get a 4/3 flyer is also really good. I'm just going to be moving very fast. Yeah, you can swing him with this 2/3, but I'm getting him for 6. I'm surprised he wouldn't chump block here. I would. He might be thinking if he wants to, like, quadruple block, which would be an interesting move. I'd get rid of his biggest threat, and then you have 2 tokens. I think that'd probably be a mistake. Getting rid of that would be pretty bad for him right now. He's gonna do it. Wow. I think this is a mistake. I don't know his hand though, so you can never. Obviously, you can't judge it by its hand, but I think. I mean, he also knows I have a 4/3 flyer coming out, so he's got to have something good in his hand to like feel comfortable enough to leave himself with just 2 gnomes. He's got to have a pretty good board stabilizer, board presence, kind of. I'm not laughing because it's a bad card. It's just like a of all the cards that he could get out, that he's like, hey, this is gonna really stabilize my board. He gets out a 1/2, unless he has another Iron Paw. If he has another Iron Paw and he puts a 1/1 counter here, that's actually a pretty good move. I can respect that one. If that's the case, maybe I put in my Spyglass instead of there. I'm almost wishing I had another island right now, because then I could use this as a threat, because then I would Spyglass Siren, crack my map token with my forest, but this is an interesting go of it. I probably will swing with everything this next turn. He knows all but one of my cards. He used a timeout. Probably just got a really weird, some really weird options here. You could always sacrifice Tinker Tote, which is not a bad option. Gaining 3 life is applicable right now. Especially if he's got some better stabilizing cards. And maybe I just wait to see what it is. Alright. Kind of want to push. the aggressive style right now. Yeah, I think I do. Because if he does have removal for that, unless it's Petrify, he could double Gnome block there and then just block there. Or he could just take 4. If he double Gnome blocks there, I think that's fine with me. Yeah, and I was gonna say I'll just get rid of the flyer. You can have your Gnome. Yeah, there we go. If he got to choose blockers, that'd be really good. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting go of it right now. Smart to keep the 1/2 around. He needs it to block my O'Hare. Alright. This is much better for me because now I have my counterspell online. So if he does have any tricks, I can just say, no. No, thank you. Let's see what tricks he got. None. Very surprising. Giving him all the information in my deck right now is okay, or in my hand is okay for me right now, just because I kind of need to keep it. I think I only out of air in the instance that it's like a 6-drop. If it's a 1/2, or even like a... There it goes. That's what I have to do to make sure. Even if he has another one... Yeah, even if he has another one, I kind of have to... Like, I'm okay with using it here. Okay, he has a counterspell. Attack here is fair, I mean, it's vigilance, so I mean I would too. The fact that I won't get the come on, don't give me a land. Beautiful. Wildly's Final Strike is a great card too. Yeah, and then this kind of keeps me in the driver's seat still. Because I'm going in for 2. Yeah, he can... Let's see what they got. 2, search your library, gain 2 life. It's not unapplicable. Like, the life here is pretty important, actually. He just needs time. If he gets it, he could win, but... I'm good for 1. Get in for some damage. My turn. I think it's a pretty easy decision to kind of Wildly's Final Strike right away. I know they could counter it, but they will have to counter it is the thing. Yeah. Now I'm pretty sure that's just nothing. Like, I don't know what he could have that's valuable. If he doesn't play anything that's of impact here... Okay, good game. I was gonna say I might just bounce my Merfolk Cave Diver. I'll resolve. I'll pass. My turn. I'll just swing in the air. I'm not gonna... I was thinking about doing some cheekiness with like, oh, I could bounce my own creature and then... But he was like... I think he was just trying to show me there. He's like, I can't really do anything to stop you. Yo, that's win 6. That's win 6. This might be... I don't want to jinx it. We're not going to jinx it. But this deck has been so fun to play. Blue-green, I was really thinking blue-green would be a lot of fun. Like, I was like, well, of all the colors, blue-green seems to, like, have a lot of really cohesive pieces. Like, oh, we want to mill. Like, not mill. We want to explore. We want to put things in our graveyard sometimes, but mostly we're just trying to like filter through and get to our good stuff. We have good stuff in this deck. Like we have some of the big drops, the Plane Cycler, the Island Cyclers, and the Forest Cycler. Both good cards, but like generally don't even need to play them just because the synergy with Explorer is pretty good, and the Merfolks. Yeah, it's a Nick Magic Dovin, which I'm pretty sure is that character. Oh no. The only reason I'm okay with this right here is I can twist a turn, but I actually think I might mulligan. This is worse. It's a keep, but it's much worse. Cenote Scout. Cenote Scout was the reason I did that is because it would have been just as fine to keep Cenote Scout there, but I needed to make sure that I would get, like, if I didn't get a forest for a while, I had a card that could benefit in the longer game, and I think I got one. I will attack. I've got the Brockish Blunder. If I need to, or if I want to, I can just Island Walk, which honestly isn't a horrible option right here. And I actually think I will. Normally I'd keep that card, but just being under cards, like without as many cards. Alright. Oh, dang. That's unfortunate. I wasn't even paying attention to what he was doing. Yeah, the nice thing here is my Seeker of Sunlight can just buff this, give it value. I can Huatli's Final Strike this, which I will be doing right now. I could kind of bounce it back to his hand and all that shenanigans, but I just think this is too powerful to kind of wait for that. I can Brackish Blunder whenever I need to. I'm gonna explore next turn. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he doesn't just do this too. Might as well. Yeah, and then I get out this, activate that. No land. Keep that on top, sure. And then we will actually even River-Haired Scout because I know I'm getting the Twist and Turns this turn. Explores. I think I am pretty happy with how this mulligan has turned out. I'm not going to speak to the deck just yet, just because I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch. But we're looking pretty good. I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like I'm jinxing myself the more I talk. Twists and Turns, I think we definitely put it on Seeker of Sunlight. We'll put that to the bottom. Man, the scry is actually pretty good. Irony. And then I will be... Okay. I actually kind of forgot that they have Tinkertoad as an option. So it's actually... yeah, it is actually... It's still a pretty good game here. Okay. That's a good card. We like a good card right here. 3, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage we can do. Okay, I was like, well, I can... He's gonna get more value. But next turn, I can bring this in. Or I can even just explore twice, getting this up. 2, 4, and then I think kill him, depending on what he has, obviously. Let's see it. If it's the big dinosaur, 5/5 lifelinker. It's pretty valuable. If he swings here, I definitely just do that right now. Yeah. I have to activate this. Yeah. It did it! Holy crap, it did it! Holy crap. It did it. I'm gonna have to go back and check. But I think it was down. I think it was down. I think I was down 2 losses to 1 win. Oh my gosh. I thought the white-green deck was the best draft I ever had. This was the most... Wow. Alright, that was so much fun. That mulligan at the last game was the perfect like redemption arc from the other games. I just had a ton of fun. Of course you'll be seeing more draft, but let me know what you thought. Wow. My mind's a little blown still that happened how it did. We were down so at least we were down 2-2. And we came back and won 5 straight. Like, that's at least what happened, I know, because I was like, well, maybe I can get... No, because I'm almost positive I was at 1 win to 2 losses. And I just won 6 in a row. That's insane. Wow, that was so much fun. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like. And following and subscribing. Really enjoyed having everybody out. It's freaking blast of games. Holy crap. Yeah, if you're enjoying the content, let me know. Man, I just want to keep talking about it. This was so cool. Like, I want to go through the deck real quick because I was having so much fun. Pathfinding Axe Draw, I actually feel like I barely got. No, I got it in some of the other games. Swashbuckler's Whip, I ended up never really using. I had it at one point in time. I don't know if I ever even equipped it. Playing with 16 lands, I didn't feel the ramifications of that as much as I maybe should have in other games. These 2 were the perfect amount. I think having more than one of these is not a smart idea. Man, just overall, great draft. Blue-green came through in the end. Alright, won't hold you any longer. Had a great time. Peace.